What's going on, and welcome back. Today we're going to switch gears. We are not going to work on Coyote Ugly. We spent enough time on this car. We're going to push this one to the curb a little bit, and we are going to work on a 2016 Mustang GT because she has gotten no love lately. So the other day I was browsing through eBay, which I'm very good at and I often like to do, looking for a particular item, and I ran across this next mod that I'm going to do, and I thought it was pretty cool, so I decided to give it a shot. I haven't seen it before, so I figure what the hell, we'll try it and see how it works out. But first, let me tell you what it is. Now, I was looking on eBay at the rear bumper turn signal lights. Basically, they take the place of these reflectors. Now, mine is covered in vinyl, matte black vinyl, so they don't really reflect much at all. But you can buy them with a LED. They're like an arrow shape. I think there's 3 of them on there. It's basically arrow shaped LEDs, and they sequence with the turn signals. So I was looking for those, just kind of browsing eBay, like I said, and I ran across something different. Now, I hadn't seen these before, so I figured out how to give them a shot. But this is a similar, kind of a similar item, a little different. Let me turn the camera around, and this is what we have. This is the smoked reflector, but it is LED. And I'm not sure if you can see that in there, but it is a LED strip. Now this is not a turn signal. It's not, anything like that. It's more of a strip similar to these side marker lights. So there's a side marker, and as you can see, that's the LED strip. So these are similar, and like I said, I hadn't seen them before, so I wanted to give them a shot. And from what I picture in my head, I think it'll look pretty good. So let's get to the install and let's see how they look. Hopefully I'll be able to do it without even jacking the car up and just reaching behind the bumper. I have kind of looked at it, and it looks like if I take this tip off, now this is a Roush quad exhaust, and I can remove the tips. So if I take that outside tip off, I should be able to just reach up in there and unclip it. Because if you look on the back side of this, all it's got is that clip right there. That's what holds it in. I'm not sure about this side yet. We'll see when we get under there and get going. Not quite sure. I'm assuming that's the only thing that holds it in. But we shall see, so stick around and let's get these installed. All right, so I wanted to cover something real quick. I had issues with my side marker lights. Now these lights are similar. The side marker lights, I'm actually on my 3rd set. This is the 3rd set. The other 2 that I went through before, they actually got moisture inside. And the reason for the moisture is they weren't sealed properly. Now I believe they use a process, I call it plastic welding, but it's some kind of sonic welding or something like that. But I believe, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it uses maybe like a high frequency vibration between the 2 pieces of plastic, and when it does that, it actually melts them together. So that's how the side markers go together. Now these lights, it doesn't look like that. They don't look melted at all. It just looks like 2 pieces maybe that are clipped together. So I put some sealant on them just in case, because I'm sure there's going to be some water back there. But I wanted to show you guys real quick. I don't know if you can see it, but I put just a thin layer of silicone, clear silicone around it, just where the two halves go together. And what I'm using is this stuff. Lexel, I don't know how you say that, but it's an elastic sealant, sticks to wet surfaces, it says. So instantly waterproof, cured sealant, is mildew resistant, and it's paintable. So it sticks to almost anything. And one thing I noticed about that stuff is it dries, or it starts to dry really fast, and it's pretty sticky. So I'm gonna let those parts dry just a little bit and get back to the installation. All right, so we got the passenger side installed. It was kind of a pain. I want to show you guys. This is the stop reflector this stud that I showed you earlier in the video, wasn't quite sure how that went. Well, there's a little nut that goes on there, a little speed nut. I don't know what you call it, but I showed you during the actual installation. I don't know if you caught that on the camera there, but it's just a small nut. It is behind some reinforcement of the bumper itself, so it's really a pain to get to. Fortunately, I was able to remove the inner tip on my exhaust, and I don't know how you'd be able to do it. Say just a premium GT, or even the base model, but it was a pain to get my hand up there. I actually used the 1/4-inch ratchet with an extension. It is a 10mm socket, but it was kind of a pain. But I finally got it in there, and everything is tight. So we are gonna remove the protective covering, and we're stuck a little bit there. That's from the silicone, but I should be able to get that cleaned out there. A little bit of the silicone, just gotta, I don't know, I'll get that off of there. No big deal. Anyway, so that's what they look like. And let's light it up and see how it looks. That looks pretty damn good, I must say. That looks pretty cool. It's different, and we all know it's hard to be different. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm not gonna show the driver's side install. It's gonna be about the same as the passenger side. What I did is I just took the wires for the new LED lights and basically tapped them into the side marker lights. And I did solder it, taped it up, and then put covering. Hopefully you saw that in the video. If you like these lights, I'm gonna put a link down in the description below, so you can check them out. I did get them on eBay. They're not the cheapest things. They cost me about 50 bucks, but free shipping. They came quick, so hopefully they'll hold up. Hopefully I won't get any moisture inside these, and hopefully they'll last a while. But hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so, and we'll see you on the next one.